It's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Capella in at the 5.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Butler feeling it out a bit. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Lowry with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tucker. No good. Shot missing. Collins with some nice D. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the Hawks with possession here. Young outside. Takes it inside. Feeds it to Capella. The kick out to Young. Drills it from outside.
Trae Young.
Young's got his team on the board to start the game for Atlanta.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Takes a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Collins passes to Capella. Lays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Hawks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Outside Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Lowry, and it's blocked by Capella.
Well, that's just great timing. Interfering with those long limbs. Capella with another shot block.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. To the middle. Back to Young. Down low. It's stolen by Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Tucker. Second chance shot outside Robinson. Going inside and finished off by Robinson.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Adebayo. Deep 2 from Robinson. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big bam.
Lowry against Young. The dish to Hunter. Back to Young. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. 5 on the clock. For the 3. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find them.
Young against Lowry. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
And Atlanta has possession, trailing by 4. Young drives in. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Just 4 to shoot. Great open look there. Young's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Atlanta.
Now, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Now, here's Lowry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here is Hunter, following Kyle Lowry's 3. Here's Capella. Banked in off the glass.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Now, here's Lowry. Fires for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 1 quarter in the...
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court right now for the Hawks. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty.
Miami
Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
First team foul.
And Atlanta has possession. Young looking around. Kicks it out to Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Pocket 2, and there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Young. He feeds it to Capella. Just 5 to shoot. And Young, here we go. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Hunter in rhythm is a much better shooter, and that shot looked nice.
Young against Lowry. Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 8 points.
And how about the experience of Lowry on full display there? Just finding the open man, and God's been doing this for now over a decade.
Young finds Collins. Up top, Capella. He's guarded by Adebayo. For 3, Hunter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. Young outside. Shot clock at 5. And he drives in. And Brent, the wrinkle added to the playoff format for 2021, the play-in tournament really became a hot button issue last season.
Yeah, it felt like you either were going to love it or you weren't going to like it at all. And I think a lot of people really enjoyed the fact that the last month of the season provided games that had something at stake. And that positioning to get into the 10th slot with an opportunity to get into the playoffs drew the attention of NBA fans and players to keep competing until the very end of the season to take that shot at getting into the postseason. So I really like it.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here. Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Lowry passes to Robinson. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bounce pass Bogdanovich. Hunter kicks to Capella. Hunter with it. In the corner, Collins with it. And Hunter, here we go. That evens the score. Hunter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Lowry against Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate, he leads by example, and always vocal.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Young in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle. Well, Kyle Lowry, one of the big names in free agency last summer, made his mind up pretty quickly and wanted to go to Miami. With his competitive nature, he should be a terrific fit with the culture the Heat have built.
Now, here is Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range. Miami leading by 4. Lowry has the open look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Lowry's got 10 points in the game.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And so it's Miami bringing the quarter to a close with a 7th. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Hawks, 17.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
So with Lowry on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Martin. Vincent is out there with Hero. Then it's Dwayne Dedman, and it's Oladipo in at the 3 slot. Right outside. And the layup is good. Wright's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for the Hawks.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Now, Hero, guarded closer, uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got the lead up to 7 now for Miami.
Well, the paint can open up for Hero because he's such a good shooter, smart to attack. He had a chance to do it there.
Passes it to Herter. Back to Wright. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Herter. He's covered by Hero.
Well, the more that Herter attacks like this, the more off balance the defense will become.
90 seconds now into the second half. Vincent, the pass to Hero. Kicks to Oladipo. Inside. Here's Martin. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Gallinari.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
Team foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line, Caleb Martin.
And so he makes both from the line. The Hawks trail by 7. Wright looking around. Driving the lane. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter.
just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And here is Hero. Oladipo outside. The pass to Dedmon. And Luau Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Now in the game,
Here's Hero. With the shot. Misses off the right iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Herter gets it to go.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results. And you have to love how eager Kevin Herter is to make an impact for his team.
Well, the roles that he plays, GA, are quite special. I mean, he is a good shooter, but last year we saw a lot of growth in his playmaking ability. He's able to stay on the floor and defend guys at his position. So he has a great IQ on that end of the floor, and his game continues to grow.
Now here's Wright. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Here's Herter. He's covered by Hero. Okongwu.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
To the inside. And it's Martin missing.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Vincent, the pass to Martin. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now, Wright. There's the drive. Yes, that goes in. Wright's got his third basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. For Miami, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker at the break. Lowry passes to Robinson. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
And Wright kicks to Gallinari. Pass to Luau. For the lead. Pocket 6. And stolen by Butler. Lowry with the ball. Now Wright defending. Outside Lowry. Driving to the basket. Comes up empty down low. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Lowry against Wright. Tipped away. It's stolen by Adebayo. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Tucker. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's Herter. There's the pick. Down low. And we just finished the third quarter. We've got a tight ball game here. Miami.
Fans, welcome. Your Miami.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the 3. It's Collins with the drive. Looking for Young. He gets it there. To take the lead. And right on target with the swish. Young's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Atlanta. Now, here's Lowry. This one for 3. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Lowry against Young. Beyond the arc. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The Hawks leading. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Young with the ball. Robinson picks him up, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul. Young outside. Dishes to Hunter. 5 to shoot. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Robinson. Bogdanovich, no luck. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Lowry against Young. Outside Lowry. Passes it to Robinson. Now, here's Adebayo. Butler passes to Adebayo.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. In the corner, it's Hunter. Outside Collins. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat have gone 0-3 to start the 4th quarter. Lowry inside the line. Outside for Robinson. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam stepping up and making a huge play for his team now.
Young outside. The 11-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Lowry passes to Tucker. Robinson on the wing. Driving inside. Tucker can't get it to go. The Hawks trailing. Young outside. He dishes it to Capella. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. A great 4th quarter, just giving up 2 points. And there's the feed to Tucker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And he's got his 4th assist in this one. Young outside. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Feeds to Capella. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Evan?
Thank you, David. Here is Lowry. After the made shot from John Collins. Robinson for 3. That one doesn't drop. The Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler with the ball, guarded by Hunter.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And Hunter, here we go. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Miami now. It's a 1-point game. Tucker the pass to Butler. Six to shoot. Back to Tucker. Floats it up for Adebayo. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time. And they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see and hear you, fans. Fans, welcome.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young drives in. It's in!
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Trae Young.
For the win.
Timeout. Let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting.
For the athleticism on display tonight, Doris. Each team has guys who can fly.
Transition, wide open basketball with the potential for the electric on every possession. Let's tip it up.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3. Lowry, no good. The Suns on offense. Paul from deep three-point land. Pass to Bridges. Butler with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. In transition, here come the Suns. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And here's Lowry. To the left side wing. Miami, no good that time either. And the Suns with possession. Back to Paul. Crowder outside. The kick out to Paul. Over Lowry. Paul can't get it to go. The Heat have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one.
There is an absolute certainty that when Chris Paul stops playing basketball, he will be in Springfield in the Hall of Fame. Wherever he's been able to play, he has been able to thrive.
Now here's Paul. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. For 3, Booker fires in the triple.
Court vision, intellect, basketball IQ, the masterful distributor that is Chris Paul.
And with Paul, after some injuries early, he changed how he went about his offense.
Well, you think about him coming out of college, he was very solid athletically. Still good in that department, obviously. But the vast majority of his success comes from one of the best IQs and knowledge of the game that we've ever seen. Not everyone has the green light to take that free in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's Lowry. Right side, Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ayton. Adebayo, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And the basket by Bridges.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Outside Butler, looking to end the run. He drops it from range.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
Wow. Their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Lowry outside. Outside Robinson. Here's the 3. The Suns clear it. Lets the 3 fly. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 6 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Miami has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Suns.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. And there's the drive. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
Butler on the wing. Booker against Adebayo. Lowry right side. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Adebayo, that's good.
Well, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Paul against Lowry. Over to the wing. The three from Ayton. Here's Bridges. He takes it in. Offensive rebound. Paul for three. No good that time. And Miami the other way down. Lowry with it. Good work defensively by Crowder. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. He has 6.
12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Crowder with a steal. On the break. Pass to Paul. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now here's Lowry. And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the action, up 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancer.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. On defense, the Heat. It's a 10-point game. It's Bridges on the wing. Left side, Booker. 4 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Paul passes to Booker. Shot is up. Adebayo grabs the board.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Back to Tucker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
And here's Lowry from the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game. And Kyle Lowry had a ton of suitors in free agency, and many teams felt he could be the player to put them over the top. But ultimately, he chose the Heat because they had recently gone to the finals. And I'll tell you what, it seems like a great fit overall.
Now here's Crowder.
This is where Tucker really makes his impact. Tough, hard-nosed, physical defender.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With his team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought, Allie. Thanks. They get it back. Goes up again. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got his second basket.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 6 assists in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Lowry. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. That shot wide open. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Tucker. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Stolen by Lowry. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Tucker. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Fast break, here we go. And he lobs it up top. Outside for Booker. Takes the three. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Tucker. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Don't make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Suns leading. Here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
3rd team foul.
There's a minute 12 left in the second period. Ayton passes to Crowder. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock.
And that's what Jimmy Butler brings to the table. Intense on-the-ball defense.
Down low. Out to Lowry. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
3-point field.
Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
And Booker, here we go. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Pass to Lowry. And the layup falls. And now it's just a 4-point Suns lead.
Well, his ball handling ability is well known, and Lowry shows him off there.
And he drives in, out to Bridges. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing, excellent.
Pass to Tucker. Fires from deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Suns ahead. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, one of the stories here, P.J. Tucker getting it done today.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA news?
Well, B.A., you make a great point because the top 2 candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
And here we go, the Heat fast break. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Shamet. Offline with a 3. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
The former number 2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Here's Vincent. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hero right side. 6 to shoot. Oladipo outside, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch. Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Craig against Oladipo. Drives to the hoop, and it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Boy, you've got to give Oladipo credit. Even when the defense gets physical, he stays with it, maintains his focus. That's great.
Now here's Payne. There's the three. And it's Martin with the rebound. Pass to Hero. Out to Oladipo. Here's Hero. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. And he gets that one.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
To me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Right side Payne. Pass to Shaman. Launches it. Doesn't go that time, and it's Miami the other way. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. Phoenix has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Dedmon's checked in for Miami. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Craig. Here he goes. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
And so Craig nails both of them. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Oladipo against Craig. It's Hero on the take. Back to Oladipo. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. Dedmon, no good. The Suns leading. Payne with it. Hero picks him up. Outside Johnson. It's Shamet on the wing. From downtown. And the Suns miss again.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
So it's Phoenix now. The Heat making their last shot. To the paint. It's intercepted. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Martin. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Payne.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling. And as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Hero. It's stolen by Johnson. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Tries the spin move. Right side Payne. Outside Johnson. From deep. The shot off that time. To the right side. Back to Dedmon. Out to Oladipo. Over Payne. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Dwayne Dedmon. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Vincent in at the 1. Clock is at 3. Stolen by Payne. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
Personal foul. First team foul. In for the Heat.
Now Booker. Pass to Crowder. Oh, there's the alley. Outside for Booker. From outside the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
You know, that an area where Tucker continues to improve, making the extra pass.
Paul against Lowry. Paul passes to Crowder. Over Tucker. Phoenix no good that time either.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Outside for Butler. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Ayton. Here's Booker. And there's the lob. And Ayton with the stuff.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Ball against Lowry to take the lead. And again, Miami with a triple.
Lowry is stone cold when it comes to making big-time shots. Go ahead, Kyle.
The drive by Paul. Good on the bucket.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Lowry against Paul. This one for 3. And Lowry is good for 3. And the Heat lead by 2.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Paul passes to Booker. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. No good on the triple. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That'll be a second foul of the game.
Foul. First team foul.
Adebayo sets a screen for 3. Lowry.
I'll tell you, you cannot shake Chris Paul when he's locked in. His defense is as good as it gets.
Clock at 4. Here's Lowry. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Crowder from the arc. Miami grabs the miss.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. 1:41 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Back to Lowry. Into the lane. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
And it's Crowder missing. Stolen by Ayton. Crowder, a screen on Robinson. Booker, pass to Paul. Back to Booker. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lowry. Adebayo passes to Lowry. And here's Butler outside. Oh, the trifecta!
Well, quick decision off the catch. No hesitation. Rise and fire, Jimmy Butler.
To the middle. Ball finds Ayton. Out to Bridges. Paul passes to Booker. To win the drought. On the wing, Crowder. Checked by Tucker. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Six-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Call against Lowry. And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lowry outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Ayton. For 3, Booker. Oh, he drains the 3, and he'll go to the line for one more. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
lineup for the Suns. Up at forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Hawks, and in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Capella with a screen on Booker. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Capella.
Look at that athletic play by Clint Capella, leaping up with enough airtime to grab it and slam it.
Paul dishes to Crowder. That 3 off the mark. And it's the Hawks ball. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. And he was quick to point out the danger Trae Young poses not just as a scorer, but as a distributor. His quote was, "His skill as a passer is overlooked. We're not going to lose sight of that. We have to make him play the game on our terms. He can't be dictating the pace." So they're going to try to keep Young under control, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that one's good, Ayton.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Capella with a screen on Paul. And Young, here we go. The 3. The shot comes out. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul finds Crowder. Ayton with it. Capella covering. Yep, that one goes. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Young pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Capella sets a screen for Young. Buries the long-range jumper.
This is what Young is known for. A lights-out perimeter shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. There's the triple. To the right side. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Now the pass to Hunter. Into the lane. Now Capella. Here's Collins. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. And again, it's Atlanta.
And we're already seeing a little rhythm out of this offense. They've hit 3 out of 4 so far.
Paul passes to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Inside. Paul outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's special.
Passes it to Hunter from the arc. Offensive rebound. Capella. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
A fairly unassuming personality. Clint Capella enjoying the spotlight on that one.
Booker fires from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Guys, 7 times the lead has changed hands here now.
Yeah, that number should easily top double figures before it's over.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Herter. No points in the game yet for him. Over Booker. That one wide left.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Tries the spin move. Atlanta with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Ball against Young. And here's Booker from the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The drive by Paul, and he makes that one.
With the ball on his string and that short area burst, Chris Paul can get anywhere he wants to go.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Young passes to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Bridges misses. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Paul passes to Booker. From the high post, he drills it. Booker's got 5.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Young looking it over. From deep 3-point range, it's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And given how level-headed Hunter is, he's a good guy to have on the floor when you need a clutch bucket. He's made more than a few big shots in his life.
You know, it's crazy. He actually likes the pressure of those big moments. That's not true for every player.
Back to Young. Pass to Herter. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
It's good. And the Hawks lead has got down to 2 as they get the bucket from Paul.
He never takes a break on any possession. He is ruthless on the offensive side of the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the 3-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Shot by Crowder, no good. Atlanta leading by 4. Young finds Capella. Shot by Collins, no good.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pass to Herter. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
In the corner, it's Bridges. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. He sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine
to this whole operation.
It's Collins with the drive. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Ferocious drive. I feel like some defenders still underestimate Collins' acceleration.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Capella. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Suns trail by 6. Paul outside. Kicks it to Bridges. Spins. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Collins passes to Herter. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
6'7" Hunter. Nice handles there. Showing him off on that possession.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Booker up top. Plenty of space. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists in the game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Young, right side. Crowder against Collins. And too long on the shot. Bridges outside. With 4 seconds on the clock. Oh, and he misses the dunk. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Thank you, David. And we'll
23.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Shamet. He kicks it to Johnson. And there's the pass to McGee. It's stolen by Capella. To the paint. Shot by Collins, no good. Suns trail by 8. Pass to Craig. He takes it in. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on Clint Capella. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
Lock at 6. In the corner, it's Hunter. It's good from long range. Hunter's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hawks.
I like watching DeAndre Hunter take quick shots. He's getting into a rhythm.
Kane kicks to Shamet. Over Hunter. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Good awareness from Hunter. Puts himself in a position to finish that play.
Payne in the post. Young's there. Here's Shamet. Payne passes to Shamet. It's 3-pointers off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Johnson for three. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds in the game. The second effort. Back to Herter. Shamet with the steal. Johnson with it. Guarded by Hunter. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. Phoenix shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Driving in, and stolen by Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Bogdanovich, no luck. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And here we go. And Gallinari throws it down.
Showing his all-around game. Gallinari doesn't get to the rim that much, but has the size to do damage once he's there.
Out to Payne. Here he goes. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. And that one hits back iron.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by McGee. Suns trail by 11. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now here comes Wright leading the break. Out to Gallinari. Pass to Luwawu. Back to Gallinari. 3-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. Gallinari's got 5 points so far.
A staple of Gallinari's offensive attack. His ability to stretch the floor with his shooting is impressive.
Craig. And the Suns miss again. The Hawks leading by 14. Luwawu, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. 50 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's Shamet missing. Stolen by McGee to end the run. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Wright looking around. Feeds it to Okongwu. Back to Wright. Okongwu with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Clock at 4. Gallinari dishes to Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. And a miss there on the triple. Craig passes to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Right, left side. And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their...
All right, look who's coming up in the door. Come on, get loud for your ETL Hawks.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The Hawks leading by 13. So with Paul on the bench. Here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. JaVale McGee is out there with Johnson. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Payne, kicks it out to Johnson. And the pass to Craig. 3-pointer. Johnson finds Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Johnson with the stuff.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Okongwu with the screen for Wright. Passes to Okongwu. And taken away by Johnson. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Pass to Okongwu. Now Here's Bogdanovich. Not a lot of room. Top of the key jumper, no good. Suns trail by 14. Here's Johnson. And Wright pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
That's tipped. Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Goes up on the wing. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Suns have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Shamet with the drive. And it's sent back by Okongwu. Here's Luwawu. Hits it from three-point range. Luwawu's got 6 here in this quarter.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Payne's shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bounce pass from Wright. Shamet with it. Wright's there. Got that one up quick.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Wright outside. Gallinari on the wing. Again, the Hawks score.
More often than not, if Gallinari is going to beat you, he's going to do it with the jump shot.
Payne passes to Johnson. Tries it from the top of the key. Atlanta with the rebound. Luwawu's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Okongwu kicks to Luwawu Cabarro. From deep. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Drops in the tray.
You love Shamet's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Young from deep three-point range. No good with the triple. Young with the steal. Right side, Collins for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Totally unselfish play there from Aiden. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. .116 left in the game. Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 8. 1:11 left here in the fourth quarter. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, here's what Monty Williams went over with his team during the timeout. He told his guys, that team is not going to give it to us. We have to take it. That means staying aggressive and playing with no fear. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Paul. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Ball against Young. 26 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
And so it's Atlanta with the W. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
1-2 in. Allie, it's all yours.
Here we go.
And it's the Hawks to start out. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Capella with it. Now guarded by Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Lowry outside. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. Different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Back to Young. Capella, screen on Robinson. Young from long range. Pure from three-point range.
And Trae Young will bury threes in bunches. So effortless.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Young. There's the drive. The kick to Hunter. From outside, off the mark. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
Now here's Young. Kicks it out to Collins. The 3 ball. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Collins.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. Five to shoot. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Hunter from the arc. Can't hit that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. And Butler in his career, Grant, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Here's Young. After the basket by Miami. Going inside. Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth.
Jacks up a 3. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Butler. Hunter covering. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there. We love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
First team foul.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first. And Young, here we go. The kick to Hunter. The 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he sinks the second. Atlanta's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Now here's Young. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Young's got his second bucket on the night.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Tucker. Just 4 to shoot. Driving in. Back to Adebayo. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovich. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Robinson. Pass to Bogdanovich. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Heat.
All right, let's just come over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Pass to Hunter. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Robinson against Bogdanovich. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist from Lowry. Adebayo's got 6. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And it's Lowry penetrating, and he makes it.
Incredible control there from Lowry. Superb at keeping his composure, even when things get physical.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Gets the 3 to fall. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Outside Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. Bogdanovich, no good. The Heat have gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Adebayo. 4-3. Goes back up. And he lays it in. And now it's a 5-point Heat lead.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Young, the pass to Collins. The kick out to Young. From deep. And here's Hunter from the arc. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5. Grant, starting your career in the 50s. Oh, you know, actually 90s. Back then, we'd see teams usually score in the 80s and 90s. What do you think of the current scoring?
Really, BA, the 50s? Wow. But it's crazy. I mean, back then, yes, every game was in the 80s and 90s. Now everyone averages at least 100 points per game. So I think it's been an interesting evolution of the game. And, of course, the fans all love offense. And these players and teams today are providing just that.
Lowry left side. Lets it go from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Lowry against Young. On the take. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Trae Young in this game is playing completely in control and taking advantage of defenders being overly aggressive.
And both free throws good for Young. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's Lowry. Give him 8 points now. From the arc. Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
It's Adebayo, high post. Pass to Robinson. Here's Butler. Hey, rejected by Capella.
Capella's reach is so intimidating for anybody on the inside. That's why you can anchor your defense with him.
Lowry with it. Picked up by Collins. Tucker. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Man, good whistle there.
First free throw is good. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Both good from the line that time. The Hawks trailing. Right outside. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Team second.
Free throws good. Adebayo.
They're not leaving any points at the free throw line this quarter. That's the best way to protect the lead.
A big group substitution here for Miami. Martin, he's checked in for Tucker. Victor Oladipo comes in for Butler. Hero, he's checked in for Robinson. And Vincent is subbed in for Lowry. Pass to Herter. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gallinari. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And Herter at 6'7", able to get in there and get after the offensive rebound.
And so it's Miami. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, one of the stories here, P.J. Tucker getting it done today.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Okongwu out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's DeLon Wright. Then there's Lou Williams. And it's Herter in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Atlanta's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Right outside. Driving inside. He's off on that one.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
It's Hero on the take. Oladipo outside. Hero outside. Shot clock at 5. Down low. Rejected by Okongwu. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
About a minute played here in the second half. Here's Wright. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Here's Vincent, hounded by Wright. Pass to Martin. The 3. That one is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Gallinari inside. He's against Martin. Back to Gallinari. Clock at 6. Back to Herder. Over Oladipo. Rebound by the Heat. They've led by as much as 10. 3-on-3. Williams grabs the board.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
And Gallinari, here we go. No good on the shot. The Heat with the lead. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Rejected by Okongwu. Pass to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Oladipo, right side. And stolen by Herder. Williams up top. He's guarded by Hero. Outside Gallinari. Pass to Herder. With the drive. Back to Gallinari. It's Herder on the wing. Offensive board. With the second effort. And Gallinari finishes inside. Gallinari's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, Gallo almost pushes 7 feet, so he comes up with the offensive rebound and putback because of his size.
Pass to Martin. Hero on the wing. Martin a screen. Inside. Looking to end the drought. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Williams. It's deflected. And it's Oladipo off the drive. And stolen by Herder. In transition, here they come. And there's Wright. That one's good. And the assist from Okongwu.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Pass to Martin. Here's Vincent. Sinks it from distance. And the Heat lead by 5.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Herder up top. Fires the 3. That shot missing. Now the Heat take it the other way. To the paint. Three-pointer. Right with the board. The Hawks have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Herder can't hit. Miami's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Hero for 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. And now an 8-point Miami lead.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Herder. Pass to Williams. Back to Herder. And we've reached the end of the third. Heat out in front, up 8. And time to step.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And let's take a look at Miami. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Lowry outside. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Lowry with it. Just 5 on the clock. Driving to the basket. Capella with a block. They get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Capella, screen on Lowry, and a deep three from Young. No good from outside. And for the Heat, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. For three, Robinson, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Capella with it, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Lowry outside. Off target at the rim.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Young with the bucket.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Outside Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on John Collins. That's good from Butler.
Jimmy Butler taking 2 shots.
Butler hits them both.
Now, Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
Capella, screen on Lowry. And a deep three from Young. Miami grabs the miss. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Lowry. Back to Robinson. Butler passes to Lowry. Over Young. Miami, no good that time either.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
First team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Young against Lowry. 3-pointer. Young can't hit.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Pass to Tucker.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Butler with the ball. And Capella picks him up defensively. Tucker, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. Fires for 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Robinson into the lane, and the layup is good off the glass. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Outside Young. The 3 is up. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Robinson. Adebayo with it. Defended by Bogdanovich. For 3, Robinson hits the 3-pointer. And it's a 10-point Heat lead.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Heat.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Bam Adebayo.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And the Hawks with possession here. Trailing by 10. Here's Young. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And it's Miami's ball. Robinson passes to Lowry. no problem for Miami as they get the win. They have to feel good about this performance.
to me. A tremendous competitor, David. Thank you. It'll be the Heat off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. A shot by Paul, nobody around. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Paul's got the opening field goal of the game for the Suns. Lowry against Paul. Lowry looking around. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton. Booker the pass to Ayton. Lowry against Paul. Over Lowry. Crowder dishes to Paul. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Paul's got 5.
Well, the mid-range is always a good option for Chris Paul. DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Miami no good on that time either. Here's Crowder. Rebounded by Tucker.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Inside. Adebayo. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. On the wing, Bridges. Tries the spin move. And here's Booker from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And they'll get another chance. And Butler with the second chance points.
A hard guy to check when he's flying through the air. Butler with emphasis.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. That's a 2 from Paul. Drives to the hoop. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
The kick outside to Butler. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Booker into the lane. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Let's remember that during his 1 year in college, Devin Booker played alongside Karl Anthony Towns on a team that finished 39-1. Can you imagine dealing with both those guys?
And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Off target from outside. Phoenix leading by 10. Bridges outside. Here's Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chris Paul picks up that one.
You can tell every time down the floor, Jimmy Butler trying to make a play right there, drawing contact.
Jimmy Butler.
And so Butler nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Paul kicks to Booker. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
just doing the job on the backboard.
Lowry finds Adebayo. And the rejection by Ayton.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing here by 8. Here's Bridges. That shot off. Some solid defense from Butler. Poke loose. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's Adebayo. Lowry from deep three-point land. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Kyle Lowry never shy about how far away from the cup he might be. Boy, that was a long, deep ball.
Bridges outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Butler. Some solid defense from Ayton. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns lead by 5. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Suns leading by 5. Al Paul, 7 points in the game. On the wing, Booker lets the three fly. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
4 on the clock. Robinson for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's stolen by Adebayo. Fires from the wing. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Robinson.
But Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
No coverage that time. Butler's got 7 points.
Boy, when Butler's feeling it from 3, he's pretty much unguardable right now. Nice delivery from range.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Paul passes to Booker. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
Butler finds Tucker. And here's Lowry. Back to Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Bridges outside. On the wing, Booker. 6 to shoot. Buries it from 3-point range. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. From past the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Stolen by Robinson. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Crowder with the steal. Booker with it. Butler covering, and Booker kicks to Crowder. And the three off target. The Heat trail by 3. Outside Robinson. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Sinks the triple. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
Now, the reliability in the catch-and-shoot game important. The floor is spaced. You got to be prepared to make shots. Jimmy Butler says, "Give me the ball."
Booker the pass to Paul. Booker outside. 5 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Lowry against Paul. Here's Butler outside for Lowry. To the left side wing. A nice shot by Tucker. And it's a 3-point Miami lead.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Paul passes to Booker. The 3 to the inside. Crowder. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Bridges with the steal. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Heat. All right, Dave, thank you. And Tom.
17.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
Really putting his handprint on this game. You love the hustle. You love the work ethic he has had on display.
On the court for the Suns, they've got JaVale McGee paying out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Johnson in at the 4-man position. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shamet. Here's McGee. They shoot again. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. McGee. It's good on the putback.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Spins. Shamet finds Craig, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Craig's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. The kick out to Oladipo, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. McGee, the pass to Johnson. For the lead, back to McGee. It's tipped. In the corner, Shamet with it. McGee inside. He's covered by Hero, and the layup's good off the glass. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter. Pass to Vincent. He takes it in. Back to Hero. Drains the 3-pointer. Hero's got 6.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Payne kicks to Johnson. McGee is screen on Martin. There's the lob to the hoop. McGee's shot is off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Back to Martin. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Martin's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat. Payne looking around. The pass to Craig. Here's Payne. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And here is Hero. And yes, it's good. And now a 6-point Heat lead.
I'll tell you, they come out of the locker room. They are a step slow on the defensive end.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Nifty move. Here's McGee, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Miami called for the foul. The Suns shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, Heat leading by 4. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Stolen by McGee. There's Shamet. Phoenix, no good that time either. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Kepik goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Payne.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Here's Vincent. Payne covering. Outside for Martin. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for.
And so it's Miami going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. The drive by Booker. No good on the shot. The Heat go the other way with it.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Crowder. Paul with the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Robinson. Outside Lowry. And it's off from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Offensive rebound.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall. Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
Team foul. Now in the game, Tyler Hero.
Now Hero, defended by Paul, hits the three-point bomb. Tucker's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
Paul for three. Robinson pulls it in.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, good on the triple. Suns trail by 12. Ayton wide open. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ayton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Knocks it loose and taken away by Paul. Drops in the layup for 2.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Butler with the ball. Pass to Adebayo. Over Ayton. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Booker with it. Robinson picks him up. Booker dishes to Bridges. Some solid defense from Butler.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
Suns trail by 7. Ball fires from way outside. Booker finds Bridges. Tries the spin move. And it's Miami with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Robinson for 3. Miami no good on that time either. For Phoenix, they've gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
The pass to Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his
the defender all over.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Outside Crowder. Suns moving the ball around. It's not going to go for him. And Miami the other way now. Robinson on the wing. Here's Hero. And he gets it to go from the corner. And the Heat lead by 11.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Butler up top, defended by Bridges, and Tucker has it in the corner. No one near him. Connects, the jumper drops.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing.
All right, David, thank you. And a good Thursday evening to you. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Driving to the basket. And he banks in the layup.
And what makes Young an all-star caliber player? Well, he can beat you with the jumper and the bounce.
Young against Paul. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Paul. A shot off that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Hawks passing it around. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
Paul passes to Crowder. Off target with his 3. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Herter. Going inside. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Booker. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Bridges misses.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Paul kicks to Booker. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Hawks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
And Chris Paul still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
Back to Young. There's the drive. Capella, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Phoenix gets called for the foul.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Trailing by 2. With 3, Booker. And stolen by Booker. Here's the 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Young. Driving the lane. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's a great move by Trae Young, and a brave one at that, playing right into the defender.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Paul against Young. Paul dishes to Booker. Misses from close range. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Herter. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Young against Paul. Bridges outside. Puts up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Bridges got 8 points. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Young taking his time here. Takes it inside. Hunter for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre. Suns trail by 4. Booker with no one around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Hands it from downtown.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Young against Paul. Young passes to Capella. A 3-ball. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins.
3-point field goal.
He's got 8.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Oh, Ayton in position. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
Atlanta leading by 4. Young with the ball. From deep. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Hawks lead by 7. And don't go away.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
Outside Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Suns trail by 4. Paul looking around. In the corner, Crowder with it. Offline with his 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Collins passes to Hunter. Young against Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Ayton. And now the Suns, a fast break. No good from Booker. The Hawks leading by 4.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And the dunk by Capella.
What separates Capella from a lot of great rim runners is that he actually gets out and sprints.
Paul outside. 3-pointer. Crowder happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts. Now, Brady, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
But that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
The Hawks working the ball around. Back to Herter. There's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And now it's an 8-point Hawks lead.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herter with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Young against Paul. Passes it to Booker. Back to Paul. Unloads from 13. Phoenix no good that time either.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And finished off by Collins.
You got to keep the ball moving, and that time Herder's pass leads to an open look.
Ball against Young. Paul kicks to Crowder. And the Suns miss again. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Herder passes to Collins. Back to Herder. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Paul. Suns trail by 12. There's the pass to Crowder. Stolen by Collins. Capella finds Young. The 19-foot shot doesn't get it to drop for him. The Suns go the other way with it. Paul with the three. To the middle. Ayton, the pass to Crowder. Bridges with it and guarded by Capella. Three-pointer, Crowder. Down low, deflects the pass. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Young, good.
Hey, guys, you have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Booker with a deep three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Atlanta ball. Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
So it's the Hawks now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
And right, here we go. Okongwu kicks to Bogdanovich. No good on the three. And the first half is now in the books. Hawks ahead.
Your Suns, 23.
Thanks for the great interview, David.
38.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Torrey Craig. JaVale McGee is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then there's Landry Shamet, and it's Payne in at the point. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Here's Johnson, up and in on the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Pass to Okongwu. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And here is Shamet. Over to the wing. Johnson outside. Fires the three. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Gallinari with the steal. And the turnover again by Atlanta. Suns trail by 12.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA, and Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
Okongwu dishes to Gallinari. Okongwu kicks to Luwawu Camero. Throws it up high. It's deflected. McGee with it. Okongwu covering. Craig can't get it to go. The Hawks leading by 10. Pass to Luwawu. Takes the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Shamet. McGee against Bogdanovich. From deep. Now, here's Shamet. Clock at 6. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Luwawu. Payne covering. They set the screen. Luwawu, the pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Can they get it? And Okongwu slams it in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 1:57 left here in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Wright finds Bogdanovich. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Suns trail by 13. Passes it to Payne. Back to Craig. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Johnson. That one a little long. Atlanta's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
A solo fast break. That one goes. Count it. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Gallinari on the wing. Launches it. The Hawks again can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Shamet. Off the left rim and out.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
6 to shoot from downtown. Here's Johnson. And McGee kicks to Craig. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Luwawu. He's guarded by Johnson. Luwawu's shot is off. Johnson, the pass to Shamet. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Hawks. And the wings, Herter and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. 11-point game. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Herter passes to Young. The Hawks again can't hit. Phoenix has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
There's Paul showing his strength there, just bullying his way past the defense and that aggressive coverage.
Young against Paul. Young drives in. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that's number 4. Definitely something to keep track of as we move forward.
The Hawks leading by 11. Young outside. Here's the feed to Capella. The Trey. And Trae Young gets the three. Young's got 22 points.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Paul from deep three-point land. Booker dishes to Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Good work defensively by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Young. Again, the Hawks score.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Paul outside. Will it go? Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not where he earns his money, that three-point shot, but he's a good shooter from that range if he's got space.
Young inside, defended by Paul. Here's Collins. Paul against Young. Lets it go with the three. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. The drive by Paul. He kicks it to Bridges. Back to Paul. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
He is a master craftsman when he gets inside and carves out space at the mid-range. CP3 with another deuce.
On the wing, Booker. A three-pointer, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy.
Back to Capella. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Capella's not backing down from that. He shoots right into the coverage to create that foul.
He's perfect from the line this time. Suns trail by 13. Here's Paul, and there's the drive. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Young outside. The pass to Herter. Connects from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Paul for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Stolen by Collins.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Herter. Lets it fly. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Paul outside. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what